Here's another vlog about corporate kickbacks. You may recall a few weeks ago, I published a vlog about Foxconn and how in Wisconsin, they have a series of empty buildings. They promised the state of Wisconsin they were going to bring all of these cool jobs, they were going to build LCD screens and other cool things. There was a lot of confusion. And now, months later, these buildings are still empty. Foxconn made a point to say that the articles written about the empty buildings were wrong. They're not. So what is going to happen in Wisconsin? Nobody really knows. They could open up a smaller manufacturing plant. They could open up a huge manufacturing plant to make Donald Trump happy. They could do nothing. They could keep buying buildings to theoretically meet some contractual obligation and keep them empty. Deals made between corporations and federal governments or states are complicated. There was a tax abatement provided to AT&T so that the company would hire more jobs. But since that tax abatement was provided, AT&T has reduced their job force by 23,000 employees. Of course, there are ways to make the corporation look like they've grown. In the case of AT&T, it was through a series of acquisitions. But when reporters did the math and they saw that the companies that they bought versus the employee counts that came in at the time that they were bought versus where they're at now, they're down 23,000 employees. I'm not blaming governments. I understand why they would want to grease the wheels, throw a little bit of money at a company to make them come and bring more jobs. It makes it more attractive for other companies to come and to establish a talent base. It's complicated. I've said this before in my podcasts. This practice isn't going to stop until there's some degree of regulation, because the second one city or one state breaks ranks, all the other ones are going to have to follow suit. One really sweet incentive package is going to break the line. It is the job of a government to make an area attractive for businesses to want to come to. I live in the state of New Jersey. They're not so great at that. Philadelphia, not so great at that either. But if you keep throwing money and tax abatements and all of these other options at companies, at a certain point they're going to take advantage. Amazon took advantage of this entire Headquarter 2 RFP event. They took advantage. And as a business, perhaps they should. But cities and governments, they need to get smarter. They need to do better. They need to protect themselves and the people that live there.